again to your girl Andrea's Trini show, and today on my show I'm going to be doing a Baigan Choka. Another name for this fruit, Baigan, eggplant or melanjon. You understand? And it is eaten, the choka is eaten with roti basically in Trinidad and Tobago. So I'm not going to delay, I'm going to start the video right away. So for this recipe, all you need is some onion. Thinly sliced onion. You know, you want your onion thinly sliced because when you're eating this onion, you don't want it to be bulky in your mouth, okay? So you want some thinly sliced, and this is half of an onion and a congo pepper. I will use probably half of this, right? And 3 garlics. It all depends on how much you want. And of course some oil, and I have handy here a mortar pestle and a spoon to scoop out the inside of that baigan. And here, because you don't want to mess up your stove, you have a little rack here. You put it on top of this, right? Because I'm doing it indoors, I don't want to mess up my stove. So what I do, I turn on the stove on high. You put it on high, and your girl Andrea is going to take a knife and make some slits. This is how they do it back home in Trinidad, okay? They make some slits into the baigan. The slit should be deep enough to fit the garlic. I think I have to get another garlic. So what you do, you take the garlic, you shell the garlic and you stick it in. You hear that song? You must hear that pushing sound. I have to get one more garlic. I thought it was 4 I had. So what I do, get another garlic, take out the outside shell on the garlic, and do it just like how I did the others. Push it in. Make sure you take the shell off, okay? You push it in and voila. So now I have 4 garlic in this baigan. I'm going to put it to roast. Now you want to leave this part on, so when you're scraping it off, you have something to hold on to, okay? So you put it to roast. And I'll be back when it's completely roasted. Okay, back again. So you see how it's deflated? The baigan becomes deflated. The skin, the outer skin start to push out. And you could see the garlic is well infused inside this baigan. So on each side, it will take probably 8 minutes to cook thoroughly, okay? The baigan becomes soft. It's, you know, it's like, look at that. Like a balloon, right? You could squeeze it. So leave it, let it cook for about a total of about 18 minutes. And then let it cool for like 5 minutes before we pour the hot oil on the onion and make a chunking kind of sound. Okay, I'll be back. What you do now, it is completed. So you take a tongue and you just hold the ends because it's very hot, right? And I'm going to show you how to scrape it off. In the meantime, I have a small pot, a small iron pot. And you're going to pour some oil to hot in this pot, right? And this is like half cup of oil. You want that oil to be piping hot. So we're going to deal with some heat now. So this is the baigan here. You remember I told you from the start that you need to keep this part intact. So you put your tongue here and you just simply scrape off. It's a messy kind of job, I'm telling you, but it's really tasty. This Baigan Choka is really, really tasty. But sometimes the skin of the baigan, little specks of it remain, which is beautiful. Because you want to see some of that specks in your Baigan Choka. You see the garlic? Look how the garlic soft and nice. It's well cooked. You want to put the garlic in, but you know the garlic is well cooked. And see if you can scrape off as much as you can of the inside of this baigan. As I've said, you will have some specks of the outer skin, right? You take the baigan, you put it in this mortar pestle. That's how your girl Andrea like to do she thing in this kitchen. You understand? You take your mortar pestle and you sort of squash up the garlic with the baigan. You know, garlic and onion is good for people who suffer with high blood pressure and stuff like that. You understand? So if you find the garlic wasn't squashed the way it's supposed to, just take your fork or a knife or a spoon and squash it up. So this is going to be eaten with some sada roti. Alright, so the next step now, you take some onions and pepper. Put one pepper, thinly sliced. Half an onion. Or you could put less too, you could put quarter of an onion if you don't like too much onions. Okay, for this baigan, I think I'll just put quarter of an onion. And the main thing now is pouring that oil on this and you're hearing that chunky song. So you're going to take the oil now from the stove, turn that stove off, and here we go. Listen to this song. That onion cook, man, and you just toss it around a little bit. And you add a little salt. And you're eating this with some roti. Okay guys, so this is the end product of my Baigan Choka, right? Roasted to perfection with garlic, chunky with some onions and some hot Congo pepper. And to be served today with some roti. So see you again with another great video. This is the girl Andrea saying, subscribe to my beautiful channel and be safe out there. Bye.